So if you haven't heard about this story by now, then I don't know what you're doing, because I am angry even making this video. This young man by the name of Ogenemine, identified as an upcoming musician, was publicly shot and killed by a police officer in Efurun, Delta State, just because he had gone to pick up a package from a Waybill company. Some sources are saying it's GIG. Someone sent Mine to go pick up a package, and on his way coming, the police officers singled him out somehow, searched him, saw the package, and according to them, they opened the package and saw firearm. Rather than take him to the police station, question him, find out who sent the package and where he's going to deliver the package, they tied him up, tortured him. And in the video that we saw, it's almost as though they cocked their gun, basically fired one time, but we still heard the boy talking before eventually they shot and killed him.
I don't know anything outside. I don't know anything outside. I don't know anything outside. I go carry you from inside this or something like this. I go carry you from inside officer. I go carry you from inside officer. Officer. I go carry you from inside officer.
At this point, he was already in custody. It was when this said officer they call ASP Nuhu Husman, which is interesting though, given his name, because I know many times we've done stories where women from the north, men from the north will be caught with arms, guns. Some will put it inside a red oil barrel, and not once did any of those people get shot. You saw a package that allegedly, because we've not seen the video of the gun, that's something. I don't know if the gun was shown in the video, but again, we've not seen it. For all I know, that could be props for a movie set. We don't know. So I'm not going to stay here and say that they saw an actual weapon on him, because we don't know. They are saying that they saw an actual weapon on him. Wouldn't be the first time when we have heard police plant guns on victims after they've killed them, because we know that story already, so we can't go back there. They already have him in custody. He is literally begging for his life. The young man is literally telling them that it's somebody who sent him, even promising to take them to the person who sent the package in Saple, that he knows nothing about the package, that he was just going to deliver it. He's a musician whose music we are now hearing on the internet. And this officer thought that the smartest thing to do was to kill him. Immediately after the incident, Usman was arrested by the orders of the Commissioner of Police. He was then taken to the state headquarters in Asaba, where he was queried. But here is the problem. When his picture from the police was released, they blurred his face. They covered his face. We now know what he looks like, but the fact that the police would post a picture of this killer and then cover his face is interesting, because we know many suspects, many innocent people who when police arrest them, they are parading them with their face all showing. But now that it's a police officer doing this, they are protecting his identity. For what? The problem with protecting his face is that you're not letting the people know who this man is. Because one thing is a fact, and one thing I believe, that there is a chance that this could not be the first time he's doing this. And we're even hearing rumors that this same man has had complaints about his behavior in the past. Some sources are claiming that at the time he used to be a member of the SARS operative back then when we did end SARS, and he was one of those officers that when he was in SARS, many people filed reports against him because of how brutal and wicked he is. But you see, we fought so hard for the government to end SARS, and one mistake we made was not telling them to end the officers in those SARS, because at the end of the day, it's the same people that they are recycling in every organization. So one or two times we will still encounter those people we thought we've ended when they were in SARS. When SPA Dafe was talking about the incident, he really is frustrated. You can tell that he is basically frustrated about this, that because he has no explanation for it. To the point he's alluding that it could be spiritual. No, Mr. Idafe, I respect you, I watch you, but what we will not do is say this is spiritual. No, it's not spiritual. there is something here. It's more than there's a cover up here. If that was an actual weapon, then for him to be killed, it's a cover up. Something smells of fish. But this man to confidently, he first of all shot at the suspect before shooting him completely. That is him silencing the story and silencing the truth. They just basically silenced the truth. The person who may have sent him to go and get that package, we will never know now. And I share that theory with a lot of people who say that the man himself, the killer, the Usman, probably knows something about the weapon. Because this is a weapon there with bullets. And that is my thing here. Let me put this just out there. I've gone to GIG. I've gone to deliver package and receive package on multiple occasions. And I've even been stopped on the way by police. And not once did police officers usually ask me what is in that package. When I just say it's from GIG, they just let me go. For them to actively, single-handedly single out this young man from everybody in that firm, from everybody passing in that road, from there, for them to single him out. I'm sure he was most likely on a bike or on a keke. For them to bring him out looks like somebody had tipped the police about something, or somebody is aware that that weapon is in transit. So this young man was just a tool caught in the middle of something that we don't even know what's happened. It was also said that condolences have been extended to the young man's family, who, by the way, they said reported him missing because he didn't come home the day he went to get that package. So they reported him missing to the police, all the while not knowing that the same people that they are going to report him missing were the ones who had killed him. Now the police are sending him condolences. I don't know. I feel, I might be wrong, this is just us talking. I feel like if the police starts paying for this misbehavior, and by paying, I don't mean some punishing the person who did it, because we know they don't punish them. We know at the end of the day they get released and come back to the force, or probably disappear or just vanish. We don't hear of them again because it's them. At the end of the day, if police force start paying money, let's just say as they kill this guy now, the court orders the police, the funding for the police, collect all their salary to pay the family of this young man at least 100 million. The next time a police officer wants to raise a gun to shoot somebody, they will think twice. But the fact that these people don't pay, which they talk about the young man doing his NYC in Abuja that got shot the same way. The army is apologizing, claiming that there was a shootout, whereas everybody else said there was no shootout. The only gunshot they heard was the one that killed the young man. It's the same thing. Once the army pay 300 million in damages, the police pay 200 million in damages, trust me, we'll start seeing less of these things. And the officers who shot and killed these people, aside the army themselves paying, once those officers start getting sentenced to death, all these things will reduce. All this extrajudicial killing, all this, it's a mistake, accidental discharge, it will reduce. The reason why it's happening as we're seeing it is because nobody is paying. Nobody is suffering for it. They do it, apologize, and then move on. Nobody gets to pay. Nobody is losing money. Nobody's losing salary. That is why we're seeing it too much. But the day the law start enforcing these organizations, these institutions to start paying for their miscarriage of duties, everybody, the training they'll be getting, you see a lot of trainings, a lot of seminars, all the police will start going to seminars, nobody will tell them, but no one pays. It's so annoying, because this could be anybody, this could be me, this could be you, going to pick, who doesn't go to pick package, and I don't know what is inside. So this is now, when we want to pick package, we have to open it now in that GIG there to find out. And the worst part is that the boy was begging, the boy was asking and begging for his life. No pity, no human sympathy, nothing at all. He's telling you he wants to take you to Sapling, nothing. Just not, even if you saw him with a gun, so what? Possessing firearms is the penalty death, and even if it was death, is it you, Mr. Usman, that is supposed to do the killing? May the good Lord have mercy. I'm exhausted, I'm getting tired. This true crime stories in Nigeria is way more depressing. You know, now I'm starting to rethink my whole career. I don't know why I picked this line of content, because it's depressing. It's very depressing. Because Unlike other countries, you tend to see justice up until the end. In Nigeria, you may not live long enough to see justice being served, fortunately. And that's the frustration here. You don't get an update. It just happens, everyone is silent. They'll probably give the family one small thing, 2, 3, 4 million, and that's it. It's just gone. Nobody hears it. Because how do you fight the whole police? How do you fight the entire army? We can't. How? Because at the end of the day, we also need them to protect us. But if they keep doing these things, we might as well start protecting ourselves.